My name is Sasho. I'm the head men's soccer coach at the University of Maryland. When I became a college coach, it was important for me to understand the privilege of being a coach. It's the ultimate teaching, mentoring, transforming position in education you can have. I love the game of soccer. People that know me know how passionate I am about the game. But I also love the idea of leading young men, transforming their lives, influencing them, helping them realize their dreams. And I feel that's very, very special.
Sasho, he's very passionate, loves his players and just wants the best for them, the best for us, and definitely sees himself as like a father figure.
Sash loves to be around the team. I think he loves coaching, he loves developing teams, he loves developing people.
It doesn't stop at just being a great player on the field, it goes beyond that. He wants to build great people, great leaders for everything past your 4 years at college.
Sash is very, very passionate in everything he does. Someone that wants to work for his team.
He wants the best for the players on the team. He wants every player that comes here to have the best experience possible, being a role model for these players. I think that's really what keeps him going.
I think my players always know that I'm here to serve them. I'm here to push them to be the very best that they can be. You know, being a college coach is really unique because you have the energy of new players coming every year and a good level of experience every year. So it's a new team every single year. I look at it like that. I have the same energy I had 30 years ago. I'm just as competitive. In fact, you could almost say that I'm maybe even more hungry because I love to win.
The desire that Sash has to win the game within the first minute. A lot of coaches will let the game flow, and you can just feel it with Sash that he wants the goal within the first minute, and he wants a second, he wants a third, and that's just how the program operates, it's how he operates, and certainly that intensity is something that is contagious, and it's certainly something that you notice.
Every season I feel like I want to win a national title, and I say that not because I measure the success with a national title every year, but that's the energy and the vision and the effort I have to put in every single year. To me, competing is a measurement of yourself. It's the essence of who you are. This whole idea of excellence that defines our program, that's real. I demand it from myself, I demand it from everybody associated with us, from the coaches, players, support staff, everyone, and I think that's how you can sustain excellence at the highest level.
Sash, if I had to describe him in a word, it would be excellence. I know that's the mantra of the program, but I think it's the mantra of the man. I think he excels in everything he does. He is committed. He really doesn't do anything unless it's the very, very best.
He really pushes personifying being excellent. He also embodies that characteristic himself. He always looks for improvement in himself, obviously improvement in us.
He's found that ability to maintain the level of excellence. When you play for Sasho and you play for University of Maryland, you know you're playing from the front of the jersey and not in the back.
For me to stay at one place was important because I wanted to leave a legacy, to leave this place better when I left than when I first got here. And yes, you can do that in a few years, you can do it in a decade or two, but for me, having one place to call home, to raise 3 beautiful daughters in a stable environment, in a great part of the country, and to work at a place that I've fallen in love with.
To have that level of winning and success for such a large period of time with the changes in the type of kids that are going to college over that 30 years is really impressive. I think it's hard work. Everything is very much about the work that you put in and the time you're committed to the team, and I think the team feeds off that and gets that understanding that he's always invested in whatever the program needs. There's probably not a harder working coach in college soccer than him.
The collegiate soccer experience has been greatly underappreciated in this country, and I've always felt that it's important wherever you are to make it better because of your existence. I want to make sure that when I am finished here, everything is in place so that Maryland can continue to be elite national contenders every year.